So could 2024? Yeah, it is 2024. How insane is that? Where does the time go? I don't know, but could it be starting off in a very big, interesting way, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? I mean, before this video even goes live, we could have breaking news surrounding this whole situation. So if that does happen, make sure to leave comments down below updating everybody. But as I'm sure a lot of you are aware of, a huge amount of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein are set to be released, and over 170 people who have ties to Epstein are also set to be included. And one of the biggest names that everybody is talking about on social media that is set to be included within these documents and will be mentioned over 50 times is Bill Clinton. Yes, I'm as shocked as you guys are, right? I simply could not believe Bill Clinton had any ties to Jeffrey Epstein. That really threw me off, that one did. Wow. Now, these documents, however, do not implicate Bill Clinton of any illegal activity. So before we carry on with this one and get into the article and discuss it all, if you could, make sure to leave a like rating, as it really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into it. Former President Bill Clinton will be identified as John Doe 36 in a trove of court documents related to late Jeffrey Epstein, which are expected to be released this week, according to a report. Clinton, 77, is mentioned more than 50 times across redacted documents related to a 2015 lawsuit from Epstein accuser Virginia Giuffre, according to ABC News. Many of the references to Clinton are believed to stem from Giuffre's attempts to compel the former president to testify against the late and his former paramour and co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. Other Clinton mentions are expected to be related to attempts from both Maxwell and Giuffre to make Epstein come clean in 2016 after he repeatedly invoked his Fifth Amendment rights during a deposition in that lawsuit. The documents are not expected to implicate Clinton in any illegal activity, ABC reported. However, it is still, let's be honest here, really big to be mentioned over 50 times in documents related to Jeffrey Epstein. So it is a step in the right direction into seeing how close people were with Epstein. ABC have reported, however, there is no illegal activity, so I don't know how damning the information will be. However, the New York Post go on to say this: several people identified in the documents have already had their association with Epstein or his vile trafficking ring exposed. Many accusers and alleged victims are expected to be named, along with people who worked for Epstein over the years, were a part of his inner circle, or allegedly participated in his crimes. One such individual includes Prince Andrew, who Giuffre was allegedly told to have with by Maxwell and Epstein on numerous occasions. And I'll speak on Prince Andrew in just a bit, but with these other associates, who knows what's going to be revealed? Will we get any new names, being accused of XYZ? I think people are kind of hoping for that. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it will just be names we're familiar with, like Prince Andrew, because let's just be real here. If there were any huge names in there and there was information that was very big, very damning, I just don't think it gets released in these documents. Think about the power these people have. If that was included in there, would we be seeing these documents? I don't think so, but who knows? I could be completely wrong here. We could get some huge news coming out from these documents. We'll just have to wait and see. But here is Fox News talking about this story in a little bit more context in a news clip. Take a listen.
Coming as early as today, brand new documents are expected to reveal the identities of more than 150 people that had ties to convicted Jeffrey Epstein. And stunning new reports claim former President Bill Clinton will be exposed as John Doe 36, who is mentioned in the document more than 50 times. Here with more is Washington Free Beacon senior investigative reporter and co-author of A Convenient Death, The Mysterious Demise of Jeffrey Epstein, Alana Goodman. Hey, Alana, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Well, you know a lot about this case. What can we expect when it comes to Bill Clinton today or this week?
Well, I think this is not a good start to the new year for Bill Clinton. The last thing he wants is his name to be dragged back into this case. This is such a horrific story of abuse of women and girls, and no politician would want their name involved in this. One thing, I think it could shed some light on Bill Clinton's relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, which Bill Clinton has long downplayed, but we know is more extensive than the former president has let on. And so I think that these documents could shed new light on that, and that's something that I will be looking for when these are eventually released.
Yeah, so Alana, these were sealed documents, right? They were sealed, and the judge has now said the public has the right to see these?
Right, exactly. So this is part of a defamation case. And I think one of the most interesting questions on this is Bill Clinton has said he never went to Jeffrey Epstein's island. The plaintiff in this defamation case, who was one of Epstein's victims, has said that she saw Bill Clinton actually on the island. And so I'm very curious to see if there is information in these records that could place Bill Clinton on the island and contradict what he has said about this publicly.
Wow. Are there any indications of illegal conduct on Bill Clinton's part? And also, what do you know about Prince Andrew's accuser, who is due to be in court, in a U.S. court this week, to talk? What will be revealed?
Yeah, well, there are no indications of that. We've seen in reports that Bill Clinton apparently isn't linked to any illegal activities in any of these records. But the question is, was he aware of any of this illegal activity that was happening with Jeffrey Epstein? He was traveling with him extensively, and did he have any knowledge of this? I mean, Bill Clinton has his own history of allegations of misconduct against him. He has so far been able to avoid being kind of dragged into the Me Too reckoning. And, this is something that he probably would want his name to avoid being associated with, because he doesn't want a re-examination of the misconduct allegations that have been against him in the past as well.
Yeah, look, regardless of what gets revealed in these documents, I am certainly looking forward to the information. This has been a story, just like many others, that I've been paying attention to for quite some time. It's something that everybody should come together on and say, hey, look, let's call this out. We want answers. More things need to be revealed. But at the end of that news clip, they talk about Prince Andrew. Now, Prince Andrew is one of the biggest names that have come from this whole situation. And according to reports, he is deeply troubled that these documents are going to be released. Prince Andrew in torment as name set to appear in Jeffrey Epstein court docs. Prince Andrew is said to be bracing for an uncomfortable new year after learning his name will appear alongside those of 170 people with ties to Jeffrey Epstein in a trove of soon-to-be unsealed court documents. The Duke of York is totally tormented over the anticipated release in January over the documents filed in a since-settled defamation lawsuit Epstein accuser Virginia Robert Giuffre brought against the convicted Madam Ghislaine Maxwell back in 2015, the Daily Mail reported Sunday. Andrew's name is in there, a source told the Mail. He's beside himself with the latest development, and everyone close to him is concerned for his mental well-being. Oh no, I feel so sorry for him. I really do. This man is deeply troubled. He's tormented. His mental state is a cause of concern. Hey look, this man got off very lucky, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie here, and this is what I want to say now. Look, I dislike Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. I have made plenty and plenty of videos criticizing those two. But the way Prince Andrew has managed to slip into the shadows and the mainstream media have only focused on Meghan and Harry is insane. And it's not a coincidence, by the way. It's totally done on purpose. Why would it not be? I'm sure the sweat, is starting to reappear as of today for Prince Andrew. The shirt is probably very wet under the armpits. Will anybody feel sorry for him? Probably not. And will the mainstream media try and make sure everybody forgets about these documents and maybe the people that are in them? Absolutely. Within a week's time, they'll probably be focusing on something else. It's always the same old thing, same old story. But leave your thoughts down below on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts on these documents that are set to be released? Who do you think will be in there? Leave your comments down below. If you have enjoyed today, make sure to leave a like rating, as it really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, comment on this video, share this video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.